Hey, this is one and only Don Kryptonium, and today this is super urgent video because I just received the phone call from the CEO of Bitcoin and got the insider information about Wynd DAO and the Wynd token. So if you want to hear this information, hit the like button. This is super important, and share this video. This is also information to the Wynd team. I see you and I request 10,000 Wynd tokens. With that, I will make sure that you will get exit liquidity in the coming time. You decline, and I will make sure that with one tweet, I wipe out all the liquidity. Remember, this is me who decide if your project succeed or lose, okay? So we have the Wynd. You know, I sold at 20 something cents yesterday because I wanted to give you a chance, right? Then I released the video, pumped the price. Then I released this again because it had mistake, and then it pumped the price to absolutely heavens, right? So we got 50 cents per Wynd token. So what I'm going to speak to you today about the incentives on the Wynd DEX, because you will want to learn about this to find out the truth about how to make money. But I don't have the license for being an investment advisor, so this is not of that, okay? Also, shout out to Robo that liquidated his Wynd tokens at $1.1. And also, shout out to May, that is huge fan of this show. May, arigato gozaimasu. So, let's start. So Wynd is at 49 cents. We have some stuff that I need to address. So Wynd coming with this unique model of incentives for the Wynd DEX, and I want to check this. So we have these gadgets, right? So this is the key. So each epoch is every 7 days, and you can see that rewards per epoch. So we have 231,000 Wynd every 7 days, and this is, I believe, rebalanced, and this will be due to the governance. So governance decides how to incentivize the pools, and as the time progresses, you know, there will be probably less opportunities to suck on that Wynd rewards. But this issuance, 230,000 Wynd, is substantially less. That's what Osmosis releases, as well as other tokens. So this token is relatively doesn't have that much opportunity to get diluted, despite these heavy incentives. They're still much less than the other platforms. But I want to calculate what we have in here. You can see that in upcoming week, 45% of this reward will go to Wynd slash Juno pool. I believe they want to build really deep liquidity. And as we look into the DEX, right, I want to go to the pools. And Wynd Juno, where is Wynd Juno? Why Wynd Juno? 370,000. So it's growing very fast, you know, like we know that it's much because of the price appreciation. So 45% of this, let's calculate, 45% of 230,000, I will round it up to, it's around 100,000 Wynd, which comes at current price of $50,000, because, you know, Cosmos is on fire, it's pumping, the Wynd pump 100%, Juno pump like 15%, Stargaze pump like 10%. So $50,000 or 100,000 Wynd incentives will go to Wynd Juno. So you can easily calculate, if we round it up to 400,000, that comes at well over 10% in weekly rewards. In yearly basis, that would come at over 500. Of course, it's gonna get dwarfed, right? But this is by far best pool that you would have in the Cosmos ecosystem. But once again, you need to understand that as this pool is growing, it's going to give, the rewards will get substantially diluted. So I want you to put this calculation and calculate the outcomes for yourself, how these incentives are going to get distributed for you. So will we get a lot of the sell pressure? My calculations, and I should say probably Rarba calculations, say that the dilution will be way less than Osmosis, will be way less than, you know, Evmos, Juno, or any other of these pools. So, and here is absolutely key secret information for you, which is actually not a secret, but maybe you missed that. Depending on how long you lock up, and in the Wynd, it's substantially more staking rewards for a very long period. I expect it will be substantially more for those who lock up in the liquidity pool. So I'm going to this Wynd Juno pool, right? I'm going to hit add remove liquidity. Nothing crazy. I'm going to add 5 Wynd and equal amount of Juno. So you can see this is the problem. Hey, Wynd, solve it. I'm trying to help you this and it's crashing. So I find out once I refresh the page and try to do the same, then it will not crash. So this is issue, clearly. Like let's not pretend. And now after refreshing, I get the transaction, right? So I'm going to approve transaction, and with this one transaction, liquidity will be added. So it will take like probably 6 seconds blocks, right? So let's wait. This is already more. We are waiting way too long. Dude, this is not a joke, but I'm here like at 20-second mark already. Like look, Wynd, I'm trying to make video. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to be nice, and you do me like this. And you do me like this in the middle of the video. Finally, it's done. So anyway, you can see that there is different APR, but I think this is just is it just staking APR? Because there is additional reward. So the longer you stake, let's say for, you know, I'm going to do max of this. This is the staking tokens. So then stake. And to be honest, if you want to like speculate and be liquid, don't do this. But I believe the longest periods for those who stake are the best. And I'm telling you, I heard the advice, you know, those who provide max liquidity in the curve in the first days, they were absolute winning chats. So the best strategy for Don Cryptonium is always don't think, just do the most retarded stuff, and this will be probably most beneficial. So I did this, another transaction. So this add-in pools is actually quite slow. What do you think? Maybe it's not slow. So this is LP tokens, and well, this is not much. I'm not gonna receive more, but I wanted to show you this. So I believe that all of that will be done via Wynd DAO, right? So there is also voting. So voting probably will decide on the future how to incentivize pools, how to distribute pools, and all the other stuff that is needed to know. Just one information again, if you missed, like this video. If you get annoyed with the Osmosis bankless advertisement, you know, Wynd, do you want me to shit at Osmosis? Wynd, do you want me to help you spread some misinformation? I am here, 10,000 Wynd, I'm awaiting. Look what community is requesting. If you're not gonna do it, you know what I'm going to do. So this is all for this video. I wanted to add that, you know, why the Wynd launch, what the Wynd is more successful. It is collaboration between Confio. It's partly driven by members of the Confio who are actually creators of Cosmosm. Confio invented Cosmosm, and also I know that many other teams like Jake team and his developers, which are known to be one of the best developers of Cosmosm, were working to give you the best possible experience, and I believe the experience is going to improve. You see the room for improvement. Let's not pretend. Let me know what you think in the comments. With that, good job, soldier.